it's time for the difference maker. I'd say the number one most essential technique in eFootball Mobile 2025, and that is switching. So, switching is simply moving cursor from one player to another in defense, as simple as such. Let's take a quick look at the options available in play settings. So we have assisted or automatic, where the AI does the switching for you, quick and relative to where the ball is, but you don't have control over which player to select. The second option is semi-auto or semi-assisted, where the switching control is balanced between you and the AI, but with some delay to give you some control over which player to select. And then on the third option, we have manual switching, which is super effective, I can say, and it's a very popular opinion, where the AI only switches for you either in long ball situations or loose balls, and otherwise you do the switching every other time with the full control on which player to select in a particular situation. Now, what I've realized is that most gamers are using the assisted switching option. So if you are not, man, then you don't even need to watch this video. You are good to go. Thumbs up. And like I said, what most pro gamers say that I really do support is that when you want to become a professional gamer with solid defense, then you have to minimize what the AI does for you as much as possible, because it is super powerful to be in control of your attack, be in control of your defense, your switching, etc. And that is where the great and the greatest manual switching comes into play.
An engrossing half, but
This is what differentiates a pro player and a regular player. And so if you're having a contradicting opinion, then you ain't ready for the guaranteed under 2.5 goals conceded per match. Let's get to it. Now, when you look at the switch button, it has up, down, left, and right arrow pointers. That means you can swipe it in any direction to select the exact player you want to control. And I repeat, the exact player you want to control. So you only need to click it to switch to the player closest to the ball, or swipe it in any desired direction to switch to another player that you think is in a better position to deal with a situation. So always remember that football has always been a brain game, and manual switching, if done perfectly, will always make you pocket your opponent and always make you a step ahead of your opponent. And it's very simple, because it's all about getting into the mind of your opponent and being like, I know he's gonna play this pass, he's gonna do a 1-2 triangle pass, maybe he's gonna trigger around and loop the ball, or he's gonna attempt a standing cross, and whatever he might pull out. And you are manually switching players and trying to arrive before the ball. You are literally locking every obvious move your opponent might make. It's that simple. So this defending technique is also super effective when you're trying to maintain defensive shape, or maybe keeping players in position and even reacting faster to counter attacks and quick passes from your opponents ahead of time. And there are some 4 quick tips that I want to give you that will help you ensure your success with this defending technique. One of them being that you should try to switch as early as possible to a player that you think is in a better position to deal with the situation. This usually gives you more time to adjust their position and make the best defensive play. Another tip is that you should combine this defending technique with matchup and second teammate pressure, because it allows you to both track an offensive movement from your opponent. Maybe your opponent has triggered a run in behind, so you can track his movement while also applying pressure with the second teammate press on his player with the ball at the moment. And finally, in some situations, you just need to click the switch button normally to switch to the closest player on the ball to perform a quick press or a tackle on the opponent's ball holder, because not all situations will require you to switch to a player far away, because some opponents are not that too good. So it's something that varies from opponent to opponent, but if used effectively, it can really change your defensive play. Now, what I do recommend, if you are struggling with defending, or if you not so bad in defending but you still conceding a lot of goals, is that you should try to learn manual switching and practice as much as possible. Try to get the feeling of swiping the switch button to select a particular player that you desire, or even tapping on it to switch to the closest player on the ball, and feel the difference in the uniqueness of this manual defending and how it will enhance your defensive solidity. So I really recommend starting to learn it now. The problem is that you can have some difficulty learning it because it's not so easy to learn, especially if you haven't done it before, but it really gonna change your game. I promise you that.